Create the best fan cave with an NFL Big Game TV frame. Comment below for your chance to win your very own. You must be subscribed to the channel to win. Want yours today? Want to frame a friend? Visit BigGameFrames.com and enter the promo code DeQwan for 20% off your purchase. What's up, guys? I'm DeQwan Young, and this is The Countdown. We're 2 weeks into the regular season, and we want to take a look at some division rankings and predictions for each of the 8 divisions in the NFL. The AFC East. This division can be summed up in 3 words: New England Patriots. Outside of this, seeing Le'Veon Bell in his return with the New York Jets after missing a year has been fairly interesting. Bell is still good, and Darnold has been doing a little too much mouthwork off the field. The Dolphins are tanking and tanking hard. Then there's Buffalo, where they created Buffalo wins. Nothing to see here, folks. Just the Pats clinching another division title in the AFC East. The AFC West, one of the more competitive divisions this year for sure. The Chiefs will win this division once again, purely by outscoring everyone. And this sounds dumb because everyone in history who's ever won a game outscored the other team, but you know what we mean. The Chargers may have had one of the best teams on paper until Derwin James went out for half the season and Melvin Gordon began his holdout. Still, look for them to snatch a wildcard spot as they did last year. Denver picked up Joe Flacco, who looks to prove he can still do work in the NFL. The Raiders may be more entertaining on HBO's Hard Knocks than on the actual playing field. Time will tell if Chucky, Derek Carr, and the rest of the gang can put up a respectable swan song in California before the team moves to Las Vegas next year. The AFC North. The Cleveland Browns are the favorite to win the AFC North this year. No, this isn't Bizarro World. We mean what we said. The team has talent which can compete with any team in the league. Look for Nick Chubb to showcase even more skills in the sophomore season, and for Odell Beckham Jr. to continue showing why he is one of the elite wide receivers in the NFL. Baltimore will also officially start a full season in the Lamar Jackson era. Will he and his seemingly endless core of running backs featuring former St. Mark Ingram be able to pound the rock to a division championship? Let's not forget Pittsburgh. Actually, yes, let's forget about Pittsburgh. Once a perennial contender here, the Rooneys stood behind Ben Roethlisberger and gave away 2 of the best offensive weapons in the NFL. Now with Ben hurt, there's no way in hell Steelers fans have anything to look forward to. Cincinnati will have a down year, and we may not be able to know how good Tyler Boyd or Joe Mixon really are, as they'll be playing from behind all year. The AFC South. Looks like this division has run out of luck. We've got the Texans winning this once again lackluster division. Deshaun Watson doesn't have a good offensive line, but he has arguably the best receiver in the NFL in DeAndre Hopkins, who will look to not drop a catch for the 2nd season in a row. The Titans have been 9-7 the last 3 years, but Marcus Mariota has regressed big time. The Jags had Nick Foles at quarterback, but he went down in week 1 with a broken clavicle. Now, Gardner Minshew and his colorful outfits look to lead the Jags back to prominence. The NFC West. The best player in the NFL resides in this division. Aaron Donald is in a league of his own, and he and the rest of the Rams faithful pray that his teammate Todd Gurley returns to that same class. Gurley's injuries toward the end of last season slowed down what was one of the best all-around seasons from a running back we've seen. Seattle is still led by Russell Wilson, and although the running back who starts under center narrative is long gone, this team's competitive spirit always keeps them in the mix for a wildcard playoff spot. The Cardinals will put their trust in rookie quarterback and Heisman Trophy winner Kyler Murray to team with David Johnson and others to stay far from the bottom of the standings, but not much else. And San Francisco gets another chance to see if their investment in Jimmy, the porn star Garoppolo, will pay off. The NFC North. This will be the most competitive division in football. The favorites are the reigning kings of the North, the Chicago Bears, who bring back the best all-around defense in football, led by do-it-all linebacker Khalil Mack. The biggest question is, can Mitch Trubisky grow into the quarterback position? Another question is how many teams from the North will join them in the playoffs. The Packers still have Aaron Rodgers, and he has a running game and a new coach. This could be great for the Cheeseheads and a nightmare for everybody else in the division. The best wide receiver tandem in football is in Minnesota with Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs. And if Kirk Cousins balls out, we like them as a wildcard team. The Lions still have a ton of questions to prove what kind of team they'll be, but things look on the up and up in Motown. The NFC South. We're going with Drew Brees and the Saints to win their division, even with him missing 6 weeks of football, as we get to see Michael Thomas fresh off a huge payday and Alvin Kamara, who continues to show his worth every Sunday. Cam Newton and the Panthers are back. Well, sort of. With do-it-all running back Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, they'll look to scratch and claw their way to a good record. And nobody ever knows what version of the Falcons will show up, but with 12 indoor games and Julio Jones certain to score more touchdowns this year, they'll be a team you don't want to sleep on. Bruce Arians and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to give Jameis Winston another shot, but we think it's high time they moved on. Don't expect much from the Bucs. The NFC East. With FCS guy Carson Wentz at the helm, health is key with these guys. Ezekiel Elliott's holdout put the Cowboys in a tough predicament, but Dak Prescott has looked fantastic in Kellen Moore's offense. Another running back in that division who should expect a big payday is Saquon Barkley. Congrats to all you who picked him #1 in your fantasy draft, as Barkley looks to get a ton of touches in his sophomore season, while Daniel Jones now takes the reins for a should-have-been put out to pasture Eli Manning. The Redskins look pretty pitiful. That's it. What do you think about our division rankings? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching The Countdown. Like and subscribe to our channel for more.